Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Dawn Chorus. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it for free on itch.io, and if you want to support the people that make this game and or get the newest version earlier, you can go to their Patreon, $3 a month. So, on the last Let's Play, we finished Bjorn's route, at least up to day 2, and I'm going to have to censor that. Ooh woo. Because Arvo, when he gets going, he is real thirsty. Anyways, oh yeah, and we started Klaus's route. Going to quickly read through this to, catch up on stuff. We should probably... Okay, just want to make sure. Klaus. I might have just been on a walk, but I don't feel like sitting in the guest house all day. It's good to be outside the city again. I want to make the best of time. Of course, I'm not going just to sit indoors. I won't let some snow and mild cold stop me. Oh, and by the way, to get Klaus's route, you basically hang out with Devin. You basically go Devin's route and then don't help him bring the things inside. At least that's what I was told. And then I kind of clicked and yeah, we get to day 2 with Klaus. Did see a thing that might be a minor spoiler. Ooh. Damn, it's cold. Particularly strong gust of wind makes me shiver uncontrollably. Good thing I got this jacket from Devin. Otherwise, I would freeze here. And there should be a little check mark that goes like, initiative roll check or, jacket check. Like in, I don't know, some games. Once again, I drag my steps towards the nearby forest. For now, it's better to stay on the path, following the snow, which makes it much easier to get lost in the deep forest. Walking idly and enjoying the moments of quiet, I suddenly hear rustling from behind me. Turn around, I see a black-figured cat walking in my direction. Klaus. What's he doing here? And he's not looking at me. Instead, his gaze is fixed somewhere in the distance. Call out to him. Hey, Klaus. What are you doing here? Hey, Dark. Long time no see. I like being surrounded by trees, where there's no one else but me. It's nice to meet you. Bye! And just like that, he turns around and continues walking down the path. Okay, that was weird. Wait, where is he? I only blinked, and he disappeared from my view completely, and I'm left alone. Try finding him. Nobody vanishes into thin air like that. It's none of my business what he's doing, but I can't help but feel curious about what he's up to. Trying to be as quiet as I can, I continue down the path in the direction where he disappeared. It's easy to follow him. His paw prints are clearly visible in the fresh snow. They run along the path until they suddenly change direction. The prints turn left and head off in the trail into a thick forest, disappearing between the pines. ... If walking that way now, I don't know if I'll be able to find my way back. Keep going in the forest. My curiosity wins over the caution, and I walk down off the path, following the trail of paw prints. They lead through a narrow path curving around the trees in like a serpent, so that it's impossible to see where it's headed. The forest here is surprisingly dense. There isn't any bushes, or maybe they're hidden in the snow, but the pines are growing very close to each other. My steps are clearly audible, and the snow crunches underneath my paws loudly, and the wind here is not strong enough to cover the sound. Hold on, am I actually trying to spawn someone? Well, it's too late to reconsider anyway. I'm already deep in the forest, and it was knee-deep in snow. I pressed forward, trying to be as quiet as I can. It's much darker here, when the beams of light filtered through the branches are illuminating the path in front of me. I've been walking for a good while now already, and the forest is now getting somewhat less dense. At one point, paw prints simply disappear, just like that. I stand there, stare at the ground, dumbfounded. How did he do that? Maybe he climbed a tree, or started crawling? I look up, and I can't see him anywhere. It doesn't make much sense. Looking ahead of myself, there's something that attracts my attention. Ahead of me is a small clearing, lit by the sun in the middle, which there's a lone burning candle sticking out of the snow. Now this is creepy. I look around, searching for Klaus, but I cannot see him anywhere. For a moment I considered calling out to him, but then I would have to tell him that I was following him. Cautiously, I step in the snow. In the meadow, eerily silence there. There's no wind at all. Everything seems still. That's why I can very clearly hear rustling sound behind me. I turn, expecting to see Klaus there, but I don't know if that's him. Klaus, are you... Boyfriend! Suddenly from behind, a large, shadowy figure emerges. I have no idea what it might be, and I for sure do not want to stay around to find out. A sudden adrenaline rush hits me, but I don't even notice when I start running ahead of me. First all bristled, and count the times hit the right branch. But I'm back at the edge of the forest now. I can't even see the guest house between the trees. It looks like I was lucky to get through roughly in the direction of the guest house. Otherwise, I would be lost for sure. Okay, that was really stupid of me. I lean on a tree and pant loudly. I ran all the way here, and I have troubles catching my breath now. I suddenly remember the shadowy figure saw in the forest and shiver at the thought. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's for a better shade that way. But breathing finally returns to normal. I lean on the tree once more before turning to cozy guest house. And let me make sure my face is in the right direction. More or less. Klaus. Apparently, if you don't hang out with Lake, you don't get the choice to seduce the werewolf boyfriend. I flop heavily onto the couches, laying on the ground in the lobby. They aren't very comfortable, but now I exhale in relief, feeling as if I'm lying on the cloud. My whole body feels heavy. The adrenaline rush high is going away. I started feeling very tired. I already keep my eyes open. Meow. Before my eyes, I see the hooded figure, and his towering silhouette behind him. Also, how is his hair sticking out behind his hoodie? I mean, is that something where, like, your hair and ears... I mean, I guess you design hoodies with ears, you know. That towering silhouette behind him. Thankfully, now I'm back inside the guest house, and it doesn't seem like that terrifying anymore. It would probably just Klaus playing prank on me, because what else could it be? Until I open my eyes, I see the same hooded figure, head behind the window. I shoot up from the couch, frightened, and I take out my phone from my pocket and take a photo of it. Only when I look up, it's not there. Just imagining things, I think I almost fell asleep. It's not entirely possible. I feel groggy and my limbs feel oddly unresponsive. I sit back on the sofa, looking at the patterns of the wood panels beneath my paws. They seem to shift in just a little bit. Okay, it definitely need to calm down. I think it's a bit concerning. Maybe it was just rank, but soon burning candles in the middle of the forest, clad in black robes, and the figure in the shadows, whatever, or possibly whoever that was. Whatever hurt him? For a weight of cold sweat on my back, and this is a real possibility. Maybe I'm getting paranoid, but I'd rather stop thinking about it and talk about it with someone. Otherwise, I'd get uncomfortable. Every time I even look in the direction of the forest, I leave the lobby, walking towards Devin's room. I knock on the door 3 times. My knocking sounds are usually loud, the silent corridor, making the adrenaline in me, affecting my perception. The door opens almost instantly. Devin standing behind him. Situation that feels oddly familiar. Dark, come in. I nod and enter the room, Devin closing the door behind me. You're not looking good, Dark. Are you feeling dizzy? Maybe you have to lie down on the bed. I'm gonna protest first, but he's right. I do feel a bit dizzy. Thank you. I sit down on the bed at the edge of the bed for now, feeling soft mattress bend down underneath me. Devin in turn sits down in a chair, observing me carefully. When it's about the key, no, it's something entirely different. So it might be hard to explain, mostly because I'm not entirely sure what I saw, and Devin nods, waiting for me to continue. After lunch, I went outside for a short walk in the forest, where I bumped into a weird student, Klaus. He acted a bit suspiciously. We only chatted for a moment. It seemed like he was in a hurry. And further in the down the path, then suddenly disappeared. In hindsight, I shouldn't have done this, but I found the palm print in the snow and followed it curious. The palm print led me to the meadow, where the lone candle was burning, sticking out from the snow. That was weird, but I didn't think much of it until I turned around and saw Klaus again, but standing there in black robes. It really freaked me out. Then I looked behind him, and there was some tall creature approaching behind him. It could also be just a tall dude, I don't know. I've only seen its silhouette. I don't know what it was, but I just ran the hell out of there. Thankfully, I was lucky enough to run in the direction of the guest house, and I'm concerned if everything was okay with Klaus. So far, Devin only listened to with an emotionless face. Now he stands up and froze his brow. Yeah, you're real lucky. You don't get lost in this weather for sure. Snow would cover your track quickly. Something concerns me about your story, though. Look, I don't think that I don't believe you, but I don't really know what to think of it. There's no such student as Klaus. I'm looking confusion. What? But I've seen him, and I've talked with him. I know what I saw. I'm not going crazy, am I? Maybe it's just not his real name. What do you look like? A black cat with dyed hair, a bit shorter than me, wearing mostly black clothes. Devin looks outside the window and thinks tensely for a moment. No, there's no such student, and I haven't seen anyone looking like that in this camp. I down in bed and close my eyes and sniff his sheets. Okay, now I'm feeling really dizzy because of the musk. I don't really know what to tell you. Maybe you panicked and only thought you saw something. But even though, that doesn't explain this Klaus you're talking about. If I may suggest something... Back up. Don't be concerned about it too much. Maybe it's just some local kid playing tricks. That could be true, but why did he have lunch with us then? Free food. Nothing makes sense here. The only thing that I could think of is that I'm going to try and find him. Are you feeling a bit better? Not really. I'll be fine. Maybe I just need a little walk. If that will help you, then sure. Sorry, I couldn't really help you. You helped me understand the situation a bit better. I better go now, though. Sure. Oh, by the way, have you seen Rune anyway? He disappeared somewhere after lunch. No, at least not since lunch. Ah, damn it. If you see him, tell him that I'm looking for him. Sure you do. Sure, will do. I bumped my head into the wall. What am I supposed to do now? Wait, of course. Klaus was sitting with us at lunch, and if I saw Klaus there, then the rest of the tape would have seen him too. Oh, so I picked Lake at the beginning, who to hang out with, and then I ate food with Miko. So I guess this is why we're bringing Miko and Bjorn with us, or just Bjorn. If that's to confirm that, at least know that I'm not going mad. Now I just need to find them. Oh, hi there, Dark. What's up? Bjorn. He's definitely not the one I expect to hear when I knocked on Miko's door. You want to come in? If you're looking for him, Miko's inside, obviously. I didn't break into his room or anything. Don't worry. What were you two doing then? Oh, you know. Sucky. I bumped into him in the corridor, and he started telling me all about the gear he brought here. Of course, I had to see it. Okay, I was looking for the both of you, actually, so that's good. Walk past him. The whole floor is cluttered with a multitude of cables and boxes, filled with blinking lights, chaotically scattered across the floor. The curtains are drawn, and the lights are turned off in the room Kirsu. It's not exactly what I expected of Miko. The room feels rather dark and uninviting. It doesn't really suit him. Dark, what brings you here? Despite his smiles, seems to be somewhat tense. I would like you wouldn't be happy to see me. Did I interrupt something here? What are you two doing? Nothing. Miko looks down at the floor. Okay, that's definitely suspicious. He's just playing some music for me. He's too ashamed to say that. Bjorn joins us, nonchalantly at the edge of the bed. Miko doesn't say anything though, instead sitting down and fidgeting with some keyboard lying on the floor. I have a question for you both, actually. During lunch, there was this weird cat who joined us at the end of the table, barely said anything. You know who I'm talking about, right? Not really. Jarvis was there with us, but there definitely wasn't the cat. My legs feel like they're gonna get out beneath me at any moment. I have to sit down in the bed next to Bjorn not to fall. Dark, what's wrong? Bjorn leans in and looks at me with concern, raising his paw to my head and pressing against my forehead. It's big and very fuzzy. I have to fight the sudden urge to nuzzle at it. Please tell me I wasn't hallucinating. Miko, have you seen him? Black clothes, hair dyed green, hard to miss him. Maybe? I'm sure. I was trying to come up with a melody for the track for most of the lunch. What about him, though? I haven't seen him. I've seen him again in the forest when I was in a walk. He acted really suspicious. When I wasn't looking, he disappeared between the trees. I retell him the story. Bjorn listens with his muzzle agape, opening his eyes wider and wider as I tell him about the creature and the brief visit in Devin's room. Man, that's sinister. Something straight out of a horror story. What are you going to do now? I think I'm going to go back there, into the forest, and look for the meadow again. Maybe I'll find him there. It doesn't sound very safe, Dark. I'll go with you then. Bad things happen in horror stories if you split up, right? I have no idea how much I appreciate that, Bjorn. You can't imagine how freaked out I am now. Thanks for not telling me I'm nuts, by the way. Well, that's what friends are for, right? I'll go fetch my hoodie first, though. I'll be back in just a moment. and I'm left alone with Miko. So how's the camp going for you so far? Fairly good. That's good. Silence. Then there's 2 empty beer bottles on the desk. Miko, since when did you drink? You always hated the stuff. And not for good reason. Oh, you don't have to pretend you care about me. The words hit me like a fist. Miko. Do I really pretend to only care about him? Is everything fine? Okay, I'm back. Something happen here? You both seem kind of quiet. Nah, it's okay. We're just chilling. Let's go then. Okay, I'm going. I stand up from my bed and leave the room together with Bjorn. Standing in the door, I look around. I turn around to look at Miko, but he's not looking at me. Boy, I wonder how Toruf's route goes. If instead of being like, I understand your concern, Miko, and that's fine. If you instead of doing that, you go like, you're just jealous, Miko. Because I did click on that out check, and that route, just like, oh, it's like, you know what? You used to be close, but I guess people grow apart or something like that. It's like, Miko, buddy. Anyways, the wind is howling. It's snowing again. We need to hurry before the snow covers all the tracks. Okay, lead the way. Down this path. Lashed with wind and rain. We walk into the forest. Miko's words echoing in my head ever since we left the room. You know you don't have to pretend you care about me. Okay, I think it was here. I gulp. The forest seems much darker than it did just, half an hour ago? I'm not even sure how much time passed. I just hope we're not too late. Dark? Maybe it's just what she told us getting to me. But I don't feel too comfortable here, you know? Oh, come on, don't be chicken out on me now. What? Of course I won't. But there is something terrifying about this place. Like something was observing me. Oh, that's entirely possible. I shiver at the thought, looking around. But I see nothing else besides the trees. You don't have to pretend you care about me. We just have to be careful, right? There's 2 of us. Everything will be fine. I really hope you're right, Dark. We leave the path and go into the thick forest. Bjorn brushes against the side of me from time to time. I don't know if it's because of the narrow path here, or because he prefers to be as close as possible. Thankfully, both me and Klaus' paw-prints are still clearly visible in the thick layer of snow. This time, I don't care about being seen. I have to go much faster. Reach the edge of the meadow in a few moments to walk in silence. Bjorn suddenly stops and strikes. Hey, what's up? Look in his face, contorted with horror. I turn to the other direction. I'm there, in the middle of the meadow, a pentagram in the snow, and a pair of antlers lying in the middle of it. Okay, the pentagram, worrisome. Antlers, not so much, because apparently pretty much all deer lose their antlers. I thought it was just some deer, but apparently it's all deer that lose their antlers. Which makes it kind of weird that, what's his name, from Beastars is like, don't tell anybody I lose my antlers. Also, that's weird. It's like, you'd think that'd be a lot of resources having to regrow something that quickly. Holy hell. I jump back, stumbling into Bjorn. He catches me and holds me firmly. That thing definitely wasn't here last time I was here. You mean the pentagram or the antlers? Both. I didn't tell you I'd tell you if I saw something like this. Right, so what now? Walking in the middle, Bjorn following me closely. Hey, aren't those Rune's antlers? My legs feel weak under me. Looks like it's painted with blood. Antlers indeed look like runes, but then I never took a close look at them. They don't have to be like this. Maybe there's some other deer around. Which doesn't make any sense, a bit less concerning, but I don't say that out loud. Maybe he just shared his antlers? In the middle of fucking blood pentagram? Hey, don't look at me like that. Maybe he was on a walk, shared his antlers, and then drew a pentagram just to spook someone out. I really don't believe that, but it doesn't add up. What about Klaus then? What would it be his role in that? And what about that creature I've seen here? I still have no idea who is Klaus, and I think we should go to Coach Devon again. Because this could really be fucked up. Suddenly, I hear rushing somewhere behind us, and then we're arguing slowly. Didn't notice someone approaching. Turn around, and hoping to finally get some answers. Boyfriend! So, but this is not the answer I expect. Fucking run! Shove Bjorn! Start running. I turn around and run as fast as I can, which proves to be a stupid idea, because after a few meters, I stumble over a root, fall on the ground. Shit, Dark, get up! Bjorn grabs my paw and yanks me forward. Panicked, I kick myself off the ground and continue running, till someone grabs my leg. I fall on the ground, held firmly by my ankle. Bjorn, just run! He hesitates for a moment before he dashes towards the forest. Into, help! Anyone! Please, help! I manage to turn around and face the creature. It releases my ankle and stands straight, towering above me. I heard the legends of some such creatures, sometimes between us and our ancestors, and that's what they are, just legends. And yet, here it is before me, flesh and blood, stands one. It's turned absolutely huge, beastly, broad chest, expands with heavy breaths, massive arms, looks like they're about to tear me to pieces with these. His eyes are terrifying, two white gleaming orbs with bloodlust, looking straight in mine. Now it hits me. That's probably how I'll die. Time seems to come to a halt. Nothing around us moves. The only thing I hear is the heartbeat and the beat's heavy breaths. Boyfriend time! I raise my paw slowly and reach out to the creature. It stares at me, confused, and frankly, I'm confused in my actions too. Cautiously put my paws to his chest. Very covering is thick and coarse, probably the thickest I've ever seen. I brush with my fingertips, stretching the skin beneath it. Under the pelt of wolf-like creature, it's hot like a furnace. Its whole body vibrates in a low rumble, emanates from its chest. Emboldened, I raise my other paw, looking in the creature's eyes, gently touch the side of its muzzle. It observes me curiously, and I can't help but wonder why it didn't kill me yet. I rub its sound with my thumb, and gently brush the underside of its rest of my fingers. The wolf-like creature half closes its eyes and continues to rumble contently. However absurd this might seem, maybe this is my way out. If I keep it occupied long enough, maybe you will return for some help. Knowing that my life depends on it, I go back to rubbing the wolf chest with my other paw. Suddenly, the creature lowers its head to me, and I freeze in horror. Instead of biting me, it presses its nose against my neck and takes a whiff of my scent. I exhale loudly. For a moment, I thought I'm done. Its hot breath tickles my skin and causes me to shiver. I put its other paw in the wolf chest and rub its fuzzy chest. Its pecs are rock hard. Ooh woo. Underneath its thick wolf pelt, then my paws wander down the creature's body, rubbing it at its fuzzy belly, and while I keep nuzzling at its neck, the beast puts a clawed paw on my shoulder. It touches surprisingly light and gentle, padded paw rubbing my shoulder smoothly, more and more intensely. Hey, are you there? No! Werewolf boyfriend! Dark! Bjorn, are you alright? Look, I'm disoriented. I'm in the lobby? Why would I be? Thinking of a nightmare. Pretty awful one. Not so, your tossing turned pretty hard. I thought I'd better wake you up. Thanks, Bjorn. Yeah, thanks. I guess I got really spooked by me and Klaus. I didn't wonder where his dream was going. Wait, what about the creature in the forest? Bjorn, do you remember Klaus, yes? The guy with the dyed hair? Why? Phew, at least that part wasn't true for you. Have you seen him around lately? Yeah, he's running out in the guest house not long ago. So I'm entering the guest house. What about him? Just nothing. Don't worry. Okay, if you say so. So you're half asleep, so see you around, I guess. Yeah, need something to collect my thoughts. Oh, by the way, if you like playing snooker later, visit me in my room. Interested in playing Never Before? Never played it either, but thanks again. Sure, no problem. Time to stretch my limbs. Nightmares. Otto. Klaus. Window. Cup of tea. Preferences. Speed it up. Hang out with Miko, I guess. So, oh, that did take most of a Let's Play. I mean, it's just kind of weird how we would do this, because, like, well, if I'm doing these things, do I, A, go through the game normally, kind of like I think when I first did Toru's route, B, do it on auto where, like, you have, like, a hot second to pause it if you're actually interested in it, or 3, speed read it. Making this thing it kind of gives you time to do it, but it's also like, yeah, but... No, I guess these things are quite a bit less important, you know? Sorry, Meek, I'm not calling you an unimportant. Let's see, what would I play after this? Yeah, go with Devon's Route. Sileo. Yeah. Tales of a New Dual One. Where we tried to seduce... Don't give me that look. Anyways, where we tried to seduce the cheetah, but then we failed because... Don't give me that look, man. Because we ended up in day 5, and then, that was the end of that. Okay, not really fail. Peek at the deer. Let's see. And then we went on to Leo's route, which, ooh, woof. No, wait, Leo's from Echo. Diego's from Sileo. I'm planning to do Leo's route next on Echo. I kind of got, like, very interested in that and kept on going in that, so that's why we had so many videos that I couldn't... that I'm kind of delaying that for a bit. Dear boyfriend. When we have sex, can I hold onto your antlers as a handle hold? It will. I do still feel weird that, like, Toru, he might not be a bottom, but he takes it. Because, like, first thing is frothing and smooching. Second thing is him sucking my dick. And the third thing is my guy plowing him. He gets plowed. Which, I don't know. He feels like such a flirtatious, dummy person that I would feel like he's the person that would do the plowing. But man, he got his V card swiped. Though if you get your dick sucked, does that mean you lose your V card? I mean, I guess technically not. It's weird how that whole thing goes. Tell me about a buck. So yeah, we're gonna you know, have this thing go on auto until we get to the part where until we get to like new content for Klaus. Though unfortunately, because of that one glitch that I came across, we just don't have I don't really get to see stuff I haven't seen before, you know? I'm sorry, mouth running faster than brain can think. That the skip button's available for things I haven't seen before and not available for things I've already seen, at least prior to the glitch. It's unfortunate, but, you know, not the worst glitch I ever had. Definitely not a save glitch. Like when you're playing Skyrim or something, it's like all the saves are corrupted. Or what would be the other ones? I guess hang out with Rune. He looks so sad when he makes that sad face. I wonder if this game also has a canonical character to be with, you know? Like, I think in Morinatsu it was, supposed to be the tiger guy. It really kind of sucked that the game didn't have all the characters. And then kind of funny how, like, several people after that game were like, we're gonna take up the mantle, and then they fall off. It's like, wow. Oh, for a second I was like, wait, did I hit my thing? you think it'd be easy or hard playing a guitar with hoof fingers? Do you get hoof fingers in this universe? Also, let's see, this game has like Nightmare Thing, and also Sileo has Nightmare Thing as well. Are there any other games that... I feel like there's other ones. I mean, there's the Horror Dream from Morinatsu. Let's see. Neko Jishi doesn't have one. Shelter doesn't have one. Echo and the Smoke Room. They don't have nightmares per se, but there is Hobo stuff. Spoilers. I mean, this video is gonna come out by the time like I already finished my first. Oh right, I don't start my first route in Echo. I start with Route 60 something because that's a one route thing, right? Common space. I mean, I'm both excited and unexcited about that. Because on the one hand, it's like, well, that's supposed to be a prequel to things like new contents, but like, oh, but I also want to, you know, do all the routes of Echo. At least with regards to, I don't know. The game leaves a whole bunch of questions. Like, okay, what the fuck's going on in this game? Which is one reason why I really like this game, because, like, you know, there are some rough parts. Not really rough, but, like, emotional, tough parts in this game. But the game just seems very chill. Like most of the other games that I'm playing. Like Sileo, it's also slice of life. And sometimes you want to slice of life, because, like, Ad Astra, it's pretty good. But it also is, like, high-stakes stuff in a whole bunch of respects. But then you also have, Smoke Room and Echo and Route something and the other ones. And it's like, yeah, these are horror stories and whatnot. It's like, They also have high stakes stuff that aren't horror related, but it's like, it would be very interesting to see what the heck's going on. What other ones are we doing? Excuse me. Arches, right. Which is also Echo related. Kima Coliseum, yeah. Which is also well, no, it's not horror. It's you know, fighting and stuff, and lots of sex. Way so much sex. Oh yeah, and there's Major Minor, which is a whole hodgepodge in itself. Hooji pooji. One thing I really wish it did was, like, I don't know, I was certainly in a certain mindset when I was in West Texas, and I should have gone out and did more stargazing and stuff like that, because you're in the middle of fucking nowhere over there. Not in El Paso, but like east of El Paso. It's just like, boy, so far in that direction, nothing. Go in that direction, nothing. Like the town of Echo was like either Marathon or Martha. How big is Marathon? Population 365. Yep. I hated trying to do dating apps over there, and that kind of affected me on how I'm doing dating apps now, because like when you did dating, because like a couple of years ago you could see a list of people, but these days it's like you got what? Yeah, you have to do that Tinder thing, which is like one or the other. And we're doing Devon. But like being over there, it's like you'd go, what are the women that are available in 100 miles? We got 2 of them, and I don't want to look shame somebody, but I'm going to kind of. They kind of look like a thumb. Other girls in person in college actually look pretty nice. One of them already was dating somebody, And then the other said, like, yeah, I'm not into dating. It's like, okay. Like, if I had the courage to actually pursue stuff, then I might have been able to attempt. I wonder if this game's gonna do the thing where you can have sex with the teacher. I mean, technically, he's just kind of your supervisor type of person, you know? He isn't your teacher per se. But yeah, let's make sure we're kind of going on this route. Okay, yeah, we're on Klaus's route now. Hyena. What happens if we ignore him? Okay, then we go into back in Devon's route. So anyways, end of this Let's Play. So please comment, guys. I like comments, if you like, dislike, tips, as always. If you like my YouTube and like it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the big grown. Please remember expanding your ammo, so control the pit population. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, right. 7. Which would be 6. Yeah, here's everybody's thing. Though maybe we should load one of those things and go back a bit. So I'm like, okay, who the heck am I doing here? Hyena. Okay, though I guess I could just, you know, roll back. Ugh. Something broke. Something really broke. Who is that supposed to be anyways? Well, I guess that means we'll have to redo their route at some point. Oh, where's Dunchorus? So I was opening up a bunch of different things. And full screen that-ish. So let's see. Jorgen, no. Rune, Toruf, Devon, I think Miko, Lake, Jorgen. I forgot to put Bjorn thing, but we'll put Bjorn there, and I'll figure that out. Anyways, the end of this quick Let's Play. Sorry. Brain's in several different places. It's been long. Anyways, yeah. Comment, cause I like comments, something you like, dislike, tips, as always. If you like my YouTube and like to grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the epic grown. Please remember spaying your animals to help control the pet population. And if you want to play this game, free on itch.io. If you want to support the people that make this game, and or get the newest version earlier, then you can go to their Patreon and give them $3 a month. And definitely by the time this comes out, it's definitely going to be a bit farther than this. Hyena. And until next time, another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix done course. Thanks and see ya.